Good morning, everyone. It is now time for our weekly live. This is Relationship Communications Weekly Live, and I'm Lisa DeToffel, your host. And today we are going to be talking about how to grow your list. This is part two from the discussion that I talked about last week, which is your email list is your pot of gold. That was our topic for last week. So this week is part two of that, how to grow your list. Okay. So, Relationship Communications is a tactical and practical show that we do every week at the same time, every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So, I hope that you will put that on your calendar and join us every Friday morning at 10 a.m. We are sponsored by Tiger Eye Solution. And at Tiger Eye Solution, we work with speakers, coaches, and solo professionals to help them grow their business. Tiger Eye Solution is an expert virtual assistant business that myself and my team operate and help our clients. So, if you enjoy being the CEO and what you love to do within your business, it may be beneficial for you to hire virtual assistants. And we do all this through virtually and in our online communities. So before we dive into our topic for today, if you are coming in live, please say hello in the chat and let me know where you're coming in from. I would love to hear that. And if you're watching this later on the replay, please use hashtag replay to let me know that you are listening to this later. So, like I said, before we dive into our topic, I'm going to introduce myself and talk about myself just a little bit. We do have some new people in the community, so I'd like to introduce myself. And if you're watching on another channel, such as YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you will be notified every time that we go live. So, a little bit about myself. This was me about 4.5, oh my goodness, almost 5 years ago, when I was a preschool teacher and working in the classroom. And don't get me wrong, I loved working in the classroom with the little ones. And I think I learned just as much from them as they learned from me. However, I also learned the skill and the technique of building those one-on-one relationships with each child in that classroom. And that was important in the classroom because each child learns differently. We also had children from other countries in our classroom. So we have to build those relationships with each individual child to learn more about them and their way of learning. Because when you are learning something, everybody does not learn the same way. So we had to build those relationships with each individual child and their family even to learn and be able to benefit them the best way and teach them the best way possible, right? Well, I brought that skill with me into my business, Tiger Eye Solution, and now I build relationships as well on a one-on-one basis with people in the professional world. My clients, my team members, and those that I meet at networking events. I'm always scheduling those coffee chats that we've talked about before to get to know people on a deeper level. You may or may not be a good fit to actually work together. Then later on down the road, you may be a good fit to work together. You never know. It depends on what your business is, what their business is, and how you can help each other. So that's what those one-on-one conversations are all about. Get to know each other on a deeper level and see how you can support each other, whether it's actually working together or just being power partners or something else, right? So 2018, fast forward to 2018, that's when Tiger Eye Solution was born. I did take a training program prior to starting my business and earned a certification. So I am a certified virtual expert, as are some other members on my team. And relationship management or relationship building and follow-up is my area of expertise. We offer an array of services at Tiger Eye Solution, and each team member is an expert in their area of specialization. So 2021 is when I decided to build my team. There are currently 10 team members on the Tiger Eye Solution team. And like I said, we all specialize in something different. If you're wanting to are interested in learning more about some of those services, reach out. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Then, of course, this is my why. This is my family. And of course, in January, my family grew. Now a grandmother, or a nanny, as I'm going to be called, two twins, JP and Hattie, who was born back in January of this year. But this is my family: my husband Jeff, my three children, Caleb, Matthew, and Alyssa. And Caleb, my oldest son, and his wife Abby are the ones that just had the twins back in January. So we're super excited. They're over 2 months old now. They're growing and learning all kind of new things. So we're excited about that. So let's dive in to our topic today. So as we spoke last week, just to recap a little bit, you definitely want to keep your leads warm, okay? Or those that you meet at events, or, whatever, how you get them on your list. You definitely want to keep the people that's on your email list warm, right? So, because as you continue to stay top of mind with those that are on your list, that's part of the sales process. And as a result, when you stay in touch with people, that helps build the know, like, and trust factor with you, right? Because people are going to work with people they know, like, and trust. They're also going to refer others to people that they know, like, and trust. And referrals are the best kind of clients and customers to get, right? Because when they've been referred to you by someone else who already knows, like, and trust you, you don't have to build that know, like, and trust with that particular client or customer, because they already know, like, and trust you because of the person that referred them to you, right? And I do have someone joining us today. It does not give me your name. Thank you. Yes, I am enjoying being a nanny to those little ones. I don't know your name. It just tells me Facebook user, but thank you for joining me today. So you definitely want to keep your contacts warm, those that are on your list, right? You want to cultivate those relationships and stay in touch on a regular basis, okay? So we're kind of going to talk about that today. So how to grow your business with your list. I want to show you how you can do this. You can create a regular schedule, original content. Essentially, let's talk about what you want on who you want on your list: your friends, your family, coworkers, or past coworkers, or past bosses. These are some people that you could reach out to, especially if you're just getting started and just starting to grow your list, okay? People you know in your community, your holiday gift card list, right? All those that you send a Christmas card to. And, schedule coffee chats with them. See where they are, kind of like an update coffee chat. Let's update each other where we are currently in life or in business, whatever the case may be. And the key to continue to spread the word consistently about you and your business. That's a great way to do that, right? You want to stay connected and continue to connect with them, or reconnect, as I said before. I do have some notes if you see me looking down here. So you want to get on social media platforms: LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, right? And reach out to those that you know there as well. Ask them if they would like to be put on your email list to learn more about your business and what you have going on within your business, right? You definitely want to go through all the different places, whether it's, your family, friends, your Christmas card, holiday card list, or your social media platforms. Go through all your different lists and reach out individually to those people. Yes, this is going to take time. And ask them if they would like to be put on your email list, right? And then what you want to do after you put them on the email list, of course, is send out content on a regular basis. A monthly or bi-monthly newsletter is a perfect way to do this. Personally, that's what I do. Tiger Eye Solution has a newsletter. It goes out twice a month. And it's filled with updated information. I usually include an article and different things there, right? To help keep them updated, to kind of explain. The article may explain about one of the services Tiger Eye Solution has to offer and how it can be beneficial to you and your business, etc. So, yeah. So what you want to do, of course, is create that regular schedule original content on a consistent basis, right? There again, write a newsletter. And then you want to engage. That's a great way to engage with your audience. So maybe they may write you back even after they receive your newsletter and say how much they enjoyed that. Maybe the specific article or information that you share or provide within your newsletter, they enjoyed it. That's a great way to start a conversation. So if they reply back to your newsletter email, start that conversation. Say, great. What was it that you enjoyed the most about it? Okay. Hi, Mary. So glad that you could join me today. Glad to have you. And then you can also use that same original content on your social media platforms. You can post it on LinkedIn or post it on your Facebook page or on Instagram. Okay. And therefore, it's going to get even in front of more people, all the different people, right, that you're connected with. So, again, if they do comment back, make sure you respond, because that gets the conversation going. It could lead up to them scheduling a call with you, possibly working with you, etc. Okay. So it's all about making sure you're paying attention to the people that are following you or engaging with you, right? And that's how you start building those relationships. So yes, these may be people that you already know because they're on your Facebook list or they're on your holiday list or they're part of your family, etc. But they may or may not know more specifically what it is that you do within your business, or they're not up to date with what you're doing within your business. So this is a great way to do that. Okay. So, and this is no cold calling, guys. So this is not selling. This is primarily and only building genuine relationships with those you know. People you already know. They're already in your world because you know them, right? Awesome. Hi, Stacy and Yvonne. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, to grow your list, there are many ways to do this. This is simple, but it's not easy. Okay, I'll be honest. There's different ways. And for an example, let me share an example. If you put on your social media platforms, okay, say that I'm saying a newsletter. I'd love all of you to subscribe, or that's kind of general, right? So they may or may not sign up. Nothing will happen if you just put it out there as a general statement. For your post today, I would love for everybody to sign up for my newsletter. Please do so below. Nothing's gonna happen. Okay. You may get one or two to respond to that, but mostly nothing's going to happen. Okay. It's kind of more actions that you have to take, and it's worth every single minute. Okay. Like I said, you have to reach out to them individually and ask them, would they like to be put on your email newsletter list so that they could get updated information in your newsletter or whatever emails that you send out on a regular basis, your regular content, right? So send them a text or a direct message, right? Or use WhatsApp. There's many different ways that you can send an individual message to someone and start that conversation and ask them, would it be okay if I added you to my email list? That way you can get my monthly newsletter and stay up to date with what I have going on within my business. Something as simple as that, right? So then ask them, could you please share your email address with me? And I'll be happy to put you on that list so you can get my newsletter and stay up to date with what I have going on. People who are seriously in business, 99% of them, they're running their life on email. I know you may say, okay, email is kind of dead. It's really not. Okay. Yes, all of us get thousands of emails every day, every week, etc. However, if they are a serious business person, that's how they're running their businesses, through emails. And so if they have agreed for you to add them to your email list and start receiving your original content, whether it's a newsletter or whether it's something else, okay, email sequence, whatever it is that you send out, then they may not read it right away when it's first sent, but eventually they're going to read it, okay? So you want to get their email addresses so you can add them to your email list. Here's an example, okay, of what you could say. So, and you can do it on all your different platforms. Hi, Sally. I write a monthly newsletter for X, for Tiger Eye Solution. That's all about our specific services we have to offer. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you're interested, please send me your email address. You can always unsubscribe if it's not useful. Really simple, right? Really, really simple. So, I mean, in that direct message or in that text, this is something really simple that you could say, okay? I'll say that again for you. Hi, Sally. I write a monthly newsletter for Tiger Eye Solution. That's all about our specific services that we have to offer. I'd love to add you as a subscriber. If you're interested, please send me your email address. You can always unsubscribe if it's not useful, if the information's not useful, right? They can always unsubscribe later. So this could help you tremendously grow your email list just by sending out some messages to those people that you already know. It's not like you're spamming strangers. That's not what you're doing, okay? It's sending this kind of a message out to people that you already know and asking them would they like to be added to your email list so that they can receive your newsletter or whatever information you send out on a regular basis, right? So next week, we're actually going to have a part 3 to this. We're going to talk about a lead magnet, because that's also another way that you can get email addresses and get people on your email list, okay? So I hope you'll come back next week, next Friday morning at 10 a.m. and join me for our next weekly live. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me here live today. I really appreciate you joining me. And I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will see you again next week.